Welcome back to the Great Greenhouse Build. I have gotten polycarbonate sheets, and they're ready to go up on the roof. So I'm very happy. So I'm doing some finalized things. Look, there's one up there. It's not attached to anything yet. It's going to go in that corner. But anyway, wanted to show off the structure in its final basic structural form before we cover it and dry it in. We have gotten just about everything shored up, built up, ready to go, solid, ain't going nowhere. We are happy people. So what I'm doing right now, Mr. Ladder, let's go up it. Okay. Oh, what is this? Oh, what is this? It's leak stopper roof patch stuff. So, okay. This is the top view of a shelf. Anyway, so what I'm doing with this goop, which is really black goop, it's going in the crack between the two top cap boards, and then when it's dry it's going to get painted over, so you won't see a big black streak, but it will keep the water out of the cap made out of deck boards. And the very first edge of the plastic curls up just a little tiny bit, which is perfect. Because when it gets in that corner and gets set out this way, I'll be able to screw those little upward corners down and then use this goop to fill in the crack all along the side, so water will not go into my wall. Now this wall is still hollow. There is nothing in it. What is this? It's moldy. It's going to need some work. Okay. We'll give that a little bit of goop, I think. Keep it together. Anyway, the walls are hollow at this point. And there's a reason for that. The walls are hollow so that I can fill them with expandable foam insulation, and then the walls will not be air permeable. There's not a lot of wall, but we need to have that not air permeable so that we can keep the heat inside the building in the winter. Of course, clear plastic doesn't really insulate that greatly, but as long as the air isn't flowing directly through it, it holds whatever temperature is inside. Okay, and as long as we're generating heat, we'll be good. So that's what the water system's for and all that stuff that we will get to in videos later. But anyway, I just wanted to show things like got a crack right there that I didn't really do very well. That's going to get gooped the hell up. So anyway, anything that has a crack that air from outside can get into the actual building is going to be sealed up. Then the walls are going to be sealed up. Then the floor it's going to have some special consideration so that the wood that touches the ground will be able to rot and be replaced easy, and it won't mean I have to replace the whole wall just to replace a little bit of rotten wood. So those are things in consideration before we seal the whole building up, and you gotta have that in your head of what you're planning. Yeah, I think I've mentioned these things before. So Anyway, see that top of that side of the roof is going to take a lot of goop, but it's all right. This particular brand was sitting next to the well-advertised brand, which was like $80 for a jug that size, and this one was $14. So I couldn't pass it up. I got a few of them. Anyway, I will let you know how well it holds up over time, but it's pretty thick and goopy, and I think once dried and painted over, it will not let water through. So that's really all I needed out of it, and therefore 14 over 80, I'll take it every day. Cool. All right, well, as you can see, I've started working a little bit here. I'm going to get moving on it. I'm going to hopefully get at least one of these panels on with the plastic strips. That's what fell on the ground right over there. I've got a whole bunch of them. There's one right there. Those little plastic strips go across the tops of the 2x4s, and I don't know what you call this. This is like a 2x4 plus a 2x4 on top, which makes it a 4x6, and then it's got 2 half-inch panels on the side to shore that up even further, and so it's a pretty hefty beam, but it's only going to need one strip across the top to hold down the plastic. It'll get a row of screws down the side, and in the middle where the next rise is, that's going to get the other edge of the plastic once it gets down. I'm going to use liquid nails, which I got in a caulk gun, and just go straight down, and it'll seal those two edges together. And then the screws that are holding down everything should take care of the rest, no problem. It will be pretty, and I'm going to be very, very, very happy. Anyway, I'm done talking. Are you happy about that? Anyway, thank you very much for listening to me babble. That's where we're at with the Great Greenhouse Build, and you should tell all your friends and all your neighbors, and probably, I came out early, so I'm extra awake. It's the coffee. It's the coffee. It makes me feel better. Anyway, goodbye. Have fun. We will talk to you soon. Black goop.